Hi, my name is Heidi Ringer and I'm one of the instructors here at the St. James. Today we're going to be doing the domain as part of our You and Improve at-home series here at the St. James. So today we're going to be doing the domain. It is a body weight workout. We are going to be bringing you through some highs and lows with your heart rate. We are going to start out with a warm-up, then bring you into a peak metabolic phase where we get that heart rate up nice and high with large explosive movements, bring it back down for some resistance training, and then back up to our peak cardio and finish it out with a cool down. So we are going to start out with an inchworm to get our body warmed up. I want you to start out at the edge of your mat, rolling down, walk those hands out into a plank position, nice and strong, sturdy plank, then walk the hands back, rolling it all the way up. We're going to be doing this for about 20 seconds, and just to get that body moving, getting all the parts working together. Make sure as you are doing this movement that you are picking your hands up. Try not to slide them, and no seal walking, okay? Keep those hands straight forward. Keep those shoulders square and nice length in the shoulders and the collarbones. One more time, and we're going to stay down in our plank position here. We're going to go into our Spider-Man. You're going to bring one leg forward into the runner's lunge, making sure that foot is flush on the ground. If you have to pick it up and set it down, that's fine. We're going to rotate, following. Set the hand back down, coming back into plank, alternating right and left. This is a very active stretch. You want to make sure that when you're doing this one, you're thinking about this knee coming forward, that heel going back, really lengthening. Continue to get that rotation through T-spine, following it with your eyes. Give me one more on each side as we do this. We're getting the body nice and warm, as well as getting great hip separation, getting ready for the workout. Then we're going to come up into single leg kicks. So you want to stand straight up, just reaching out, alternating opposite hand to opposite foot. While you're doing this, I want to make sure that you're keeping a tall spine, okay? So we're not rounding the butt under. Keep a nice long spine. Doesn't matter if you touch your toe. I just want to make sure you're keeping everything nice and straight. So a couple more repetitions here, and we're going to move on. All right, heading into lateral lunges. Once you take a big step sideways, feet are pointing forward, sit back into that hip, alternating right and left. Really keep the chest upright, shoulders wide, spine long. We're sitting back into the hip, full weight on the leg that you're sitting into. Hips push back to the back of the room, getting deep as you can, as deep as your knees will allow, into your lunge. And we're going to finish off with Scissor Jacks. Kind of prep that CNS to get moving here. So we're going to open up the chest. We're going for about 20 seconds of these Scissor Jacks. Now, throughout this workout, you do not have to jump. It is not necessary for you to jump. If you want to, you can take everything low impact. You do not have to add that impact in order to get a great workout. I promise you, you'll hear it in my voice. We're going to get our heart rates up today. All right? So again, finishing off those Scissor Jacks, and shake it out. If you need to grab some water here or wipe down, do that now, and we're going to head into our peak metabolic phase. So our peak metabolic phase, we're going to do 3 exercises for 30 seconds each, 2 times through. All right, so we're going to start out with high knee run, then we're going to go into a lunge with power knee. When we're doing this, we're going to have back-to-back exercises and then a 30-second break and repeat. So let's start with that high knee run. You're going to bring those knees up. We're going for 30 seconds. Now remember, you do not have to keep those knees or keep those feet jumping. You can go to a hop, or you can go to a step. What we're looking for in this peak metabolic phase is that you are trying to get that heart rate really high with large explosive movements. Just remember, you're just trying to do your best. This is your workout. So continue on for maybe 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake that out. We are going into a reverse lunge to power knee. Staying on that right leg, drive the knee up. Remember, you're keeping the weight on that front foot, not leaning back into that back foot. You do not have to power off or jump. If you drive the knee up in a strong, controlled manner, we're still gonna get that heart rate up. And that's all we're looking for. Look at your range of motion. What does your body allow? All right, you wanna keep that form. 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. We're gonna go to the other leg. 30 seconds on the other leg. So reverse lunge to power knee. Remember, I'm not shifting my body weight to that back leg. I'm keeping my weight over this front leg, but not bringing the knee over the toe. So we want to keep the whole foot firmly on the floor. Option to not jump. So you can hear it in my voice. We're getting that heart rate up here. This is explosive. 4, 3, 2, and shake it out. 30-second break. I want you to utilize these breaks. Don't try to work through the break so you can get that high intensity our next round. All right, we got about 10 seconds if you need to towel off. This is where you do that. Whew. I'm getting my heart rate up too. All right, so we're gonna start back in the top of that high knee section. Getting ready for high knees. Let's go, 30 seconds. High knees. Let's keep it moving. Remember your options. Please don't push beyond. Listen to your body. We want to get that heart rate up, so you should not feel faint or dizzy. Remember, you can also be doing, if you want to make the movement bigger, bring the arms above the head. That's going to get that heart rate up too. Doesn't have to be jumping. 4, 3, 2, and getting into the lunge with the hop. Now you're a pro at this. You've already had one round to get this down. Remembering the weight stays in the front foot. Also remembering your option not to jump. And also, if your knees are telling you to reduce the range of motion, go ahead and do that now. Okay, listen to your body here. It's very important. Make sure we honor what our body is trying to tell us. All right, shake it out. We're gonna switch sides. Here we go. Other side with that lunge. Power knee. All right. Now it's one thing for our body to be telling us that it hurts. It's another thing for our mind to be telling us, I don't want to do this. So in that case, we're going to try to power through, even if it's uncomfortable. Challenge equals change. So a little uncomfortable is okay here. Pain, no good. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake it out. We're gonna go into our second phase of that peak metabolic. Keep moving it out. Get that heart rate to come down just a little bit. And we're gonna go into our more athletic portion of the peak metabolic. Still keeping the heart rate up, but we're gonna work on a little more agility. All right, so going into instep touch, you're gonna come and touch the instep of your foot. All right, this can again be low impact. So we're going for 30 seconds on these. And if you really want to take it up, you're gonna just run it out. All right, it's up to you where you want to take this. Remember, this is your workout. Do about 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go into the Heisman. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you say that in your head, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you'll be able to get this movement down. As you get the movement down, you can pick up the pace. If you want to really get working that agility, then you start picking up the feet as fast as you can. Get it going. Remember, this does not have to be high impact at all. Give me about 5 more seconds of this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake it out. We're going into lateral hops. Imaginary line down the center, feet are together, hopping side to side. Trying to keep that lateral agility going. Again, we can take it to a pony. All right, so the feet don't have to stay together. Lower impact here. If you don't want to hop at all, you still have that imaginary line. And you're stepping side to side. All right, take the level that works for you. Maybe start at the highest level and work your way down. All right, finishing it up in 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. We're gonna go back to the top with that instep touch. Going through one more time, those 3 exercises. Give yourself that 30-second break. Got about another 15. Maybe you want to towel off. I need to. Or grab a drink if you have water nearby. It's a great time to grab a drink and wipe down. All right, going back into the instep touch. Remember your options. 30 seconds is the last time you have to do these. And then we're gonna bring that heart rate down just a little bit into your resistance training, all body weight. You need no equipment for this. Remember your options, the hop or just the step. These are all options that are very good to take. Take what you need. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember the Heisman. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Give them the Heisman. All right. Here we go. If you want to pick it up, here's where you pick it up. If you don't, you just keep working on that footwork, that coordination, that athletic ability. Because we're all athletes. We got this, right? No matter where we are, at home, on vacay, we're gonna get that workout in. In 4, 3, 2, lateral hops coming up. Find that line. Side to side, keeping the feet together. Remember, we always have options. We can go into that pony, over the line. Doesn't have to be huge, but you're getting that footwork in. And the heart rate is still up, right? Or you can step tap. If you feel like your heart rate isn't up big enough, make the arms bigger. All right, it's all about big explosive movements. Powering the arms as you're stepping. All right, finishing it up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. That completes our peak metabolic phase. All right, we're gonna go into our resistance training now. Grab a drink, grab a wipe down. Should be sweating by now, and you can see I am. So we're gonna go into the resistance training phase. We're gonna start up with legs, working to upper body, back to legs, then to core. So starting out with our legs, we're gonna do a front to back lunge. I want you to step big to the front, weight is in the front leg, power to the center, step big to the back, weight is in the front leg. Here we go. These are only 20 seconds. If you find that the front lunge is uncomfortable for you, you can maintain just a reverse lunge. All right, do what works for you. All right, this is your workout. I want you to feel comfortably uncomfortable, right? 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Other side, front to back lunge. Remember, the working leg is always that front leg. Full foot on the floor. You wanna make sure that you're using that foot tripod, the big toe, the pinky toe, and the heel, keeping that pressure evenly distributed on the working foot, which is what? That front foot. All right, last one to the back. And we're gonna go to sumo squats. Toes are slightly pointed open. Knees are gonna track the direction the toes are pointing. All right, you're gonna stay down and you're gonna pulse for 20 seconds. I wanna make sure your knees are not going past the toes. We don't want too narrow. All right, you're just taking that pulse, making sure that your body is upright and those knees are tracking with the toes. They're not falling inside. Keep them in alignment. Chest is up, head is up. All right, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shake that out. We're gonna take it down to the mat now for tricep push-ups. You're gonna find your way all the way to the ground. Hands are positioned right by the chest. Elbows are tight, knees are bent. All right, what I want you to do is engage the core. Lift the body up. Now you're going into a tricep push-up. The body lowers and lifts as one unit. Okay, keep the body straight and strong. The back of your neck is long. So you're not tucking your chin and you're not protruding your chin. You're just thinking long through the back of the neck. All right, pushing it into a plank. We're gonna stay at the plank position and push back into a down dog knee tap. So you're coming plank, push back, down dog knee tap. Nice and controlled, not letting your back sag. All right, you're keeping that strong plank position as you press back into your down dog. Alternating knee tap. Going for 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Make sure you end evenly. All right, we are gonna flip over onto the back into a crab toe reach. Oh, I need to towel off. So you're gonna have your hands placed firmly on the mat. If you have shoulder issues, this one can be done on the floor, lifting and reaching. Okay, you do not have to come up into the crab position. Let's go, toe reach, alternating right and left. Lift the hips as you reach towards the toe. Nice and controlled. You gotta balance, you gotta stabilize here. Really working through that full range of motion. Power the leg or the foot down into the ground as you lift and reach to the toe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, going back up to legs. Actually, we're gonna stay with lateral lunges for your legs. Alternating stepping like we did in the warm-up. Just making sure to shift the hip back as we sit back. Ready, let's go. Alternating right and left. Sit the hip back. Knee stays in alignment with the toes here. Really keep your alignment strong and straight. Sitting down as deep as you can with the hips pushing back. You're acting like you're gonna share a chair with somebody. All right? You only get a little corner of it, so you're gonna stick your butt back and just tap that chair and come back on up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Coming down to the mat. Single leg bridge. Laying flat on your back, palms are up. I don't want you pushing into the floor. Extend one leg, you're driving up. Power through the down leg. You're driving the heel down to lift the hips up. Really think about stomping on the ceiling here. This leg shouldn't be coming through a huge range of motion. It's straight up and down. You're powering it. Straight up to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch legs. Other leg comes up, driving the heel into the floor to lift the hips. Keeping that leg as straight and strong as you can. If you find this is too much of a challenge, you can bend that knee and keep it soft, which will take some of the strain away from this leg, holding it really strong and straight. Those are all options that you can use. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going into the abdominal portion of the resistance training. I need to towel off really quick. We're gonna do splinter sit-ups. All right, so we're gonna come up. Hands are right here by our face. You're gonna come up, touch the instep of your foot, alternating right and left foot. All right, if you do not feel comfortable coming all the way off your mat, please do not feel you have to. Your option here is just to crunch and touch the inside of your knee. Just getting that slight rotation, but keeping your shoulders open. So I don't want you to reach way across. I just want you to reach up to the inside of your knee or the instep. So you're coming here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna flip it over into a plank position and do a plank toe tap. So you're in a strong plank position. This can be knees or toes. All right, just make sure your body is nice and straight. You're gonna tap out to the side. Nice and controlled, trying to keep those hips level. Try not to let them sway or teeter back and forth as you do this. You're keeping those shoulders square and wide through the clavicles. All right, if you're doing this on your knees, you're just extending out. Notice not to leave or to let that stomach or torso fall. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. All right, we're gonna go into alternating side planks. I'm gonna start out facing you so you can see this. You're stacking your arms. Toes are a little bit wider in the back. You're gonna rotate to the side, stacking your hips. Back to the center, rotate to the side. Make sure that you're rotating all the way to the side of the feet. Giving you a different angle here. Rotating, making sure you're rotating to the side of the feet, okay? Side to side. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. If you're on your knees, you're just gonna extend that 12th leg and keep the body strong. Keep it lifted, keep it straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing it back, that is the end of our resistance phase. We're going into peak cardio now. You're like, ooh. All right, so peak cardio is gonna be a little bit longer in duration, but lower on the intensity scale. The intensity comes from the sheer duration of the movement. We've got 20-second movements, smaller movements. We've got 10 of them, and we're gonna do it straight. We're gonna start out with butt kickers. Hands behind the back, and you're gonna start just kicking your butt. 20 seconds. Remember your options here. You can hop skip, okay? Or you can just step. Making sure that you're just keeping moving. It's all about the consistency of moving through this phase. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're going into jumping jacks now. Big jumping jacks, making it what works for you. Remember, you can take half jacks or you can take low impact jacks. All right, and your goal here is to make it through all 10 exercises before you have to rest. All right, so listen to that body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going into front kicks here. Front kicks, just alternating those feet. Nice and low, they're not super high. We're just gonna keep it moving here. Option is here, little hop, or remember, you can keep that movement going without jumping at all. All right, so we just wanna keep it moving, keep it going. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go into sprinter hops. Okay, so you've got a little double hop here if you just wanna be on the toe, or if you just wanna do a big high knee march. It's up to you. We're just getting that body moving, keeping the heart rate in that aerobic zone for the duration of the peak cardio portion. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scissor jacks. Feet are going front and back, nice and tall. Remember, you don't have to jump. You can do a little hop skip, or you can just step. You don't have to jump at all. All right, keeping it going. 4, 3, 2. We're going into a squat pulse. We're gonna stay low. 20 seconds, squat pulse. Keeping the chest nice and tall, back of the neck long, shoulders wide. We're not collapsing here. We're keeping a strong position, keeping our feet flat on the ground, not rocking into our toes, and save our knees. We keep this strong. Holding it here for 4, 3, 2, heading down into plank shoulder tap. Now you can be on your knees or on your toes. You're just tapping the shoulder. Trying not to switch from side to side too much. Holding steady if you're on your knees. Same thing. Just holding that body steady, trying not to rock. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heading into our side plank, dive under. So you're on your elbow, hand extends up. You're gonna dive the hand under, squeezing your obliques like your hand is hot. And you're trying to pull your obliques away from your hand. Keep it going, pull it away, and press it up. Making sure that you're stacking at the top, not opening too far. Again, this can be done on your knee or both knees. All right, keep that body in strict alignment. Let's switch sides. Here we go. Again, stack it up, line it up. Hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked, straight line. Diving it under, hand is hot. Reaching to the top, to a stacked hip and shoulder position, not opening to the back. Again, your options here, to your knee. Remember that hand is hot, so you're squeezing the ribs together as you lift away from that hand. All right, coming into a bridge position. Last exercise, and we're gonna start from the top. Palms up, both heels down. You're just lifting and squeezing. Going through a pure hip extension here. If you are feeling anything in your low back, I want you to focus on those glutes. Squeeze that quarter at the top. You don't need to go past and through here into lumbar extension. That's not great for your back. We're just looking for pure hip extension and glute activation here. So we're just keeping those arms relaxed, fully extending the hips, but no farther. Your glutes will tell you when you're done, all right? So keep driving those heels down to lift the hips up. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we are going back to the top of that peak cardio. This is your last section of work. Let's get this done. We've already done it once. Now you know what to expect. So going into those butt kickers. Here we go, 20 seconds. Butt kickers. Remember your options. You don't have to jump. You can also step tap. If you want to get the heart rate up a little bit more, move the arms. All right, if you feel like you need to. All right, getting ready to go into jacks in 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks. Here we go. Nice and strong. This is the last time through. You've done all of these. You can do this, and then we'll cool it down and you'll be on your way to a beautiful day. We've got this. Remember your options. Low impact as well. 3, 2, 1. Front kicks right here. Keeping it low. Nice and easy. Option not to jump at all. Keep it going. Also, you can do a double hop. It's up to you. I want you to get through this last piece and finish feeling strong and confident. Getting ready for that sprinter skip? Here we go, sprinter skip. Double hop, double hop. Option is to not hop at all, or come up on the toe. So you're still getting that work through the foot and the ankle and the calf. All right, working on that stability as well. Going into scissor jacks in 3, 2, 1. Scissor jacks. Here it is. Remember, trying to keep the legs going as far forward and back. Again, if you don't want to jump, you take it to a step. In 4, 3, 2. Squat pulse. Let's stay at the bottom of our squat. Pulse it out. Here we go. Stay low. Remember that foot tripod I was talking about? Foot is on the ground. We don't want to rock up into those toes. Whole foot on the ground. Hips are back. Spine is long. Chest is open. 4, 3, you're so close. 2, and take it down to the floor. We're going into that plank shoulder tap. Remember, your knees or toes option. You do not have to be on those toes. You can be on the knees. Shorten that lever a little bit. Keeping the hips straight and strong, not letting them shift from side to side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going into that side plank. Remember, knees or toes, side plank, head to toe straight, hips are stacked. Reach, squeeze the ribs and hips as you reach underneath and come up, stacking the shoulders and hips at the top. Remember your option to drop a knee, but that should not change your alignment. You're still straight from shoulder to knees. All right, let's switch sides. Got 2 exercises left. So close. You've done so much already. Feeling strong and confident. Knowing that you took care of business this morning. Whenever you're doing this workout. 3, 2, remember you're strong. Last one. Flip it over. Last exercise, palms up. All right, so let's finish strong. Our last exercise is bridges. Palms are up, shoulders are flat, drive through the hips. Remember, we're going into hip extension here, not low back extension, so we want to squeeze squeeze the glutes to get into that pure hip extension. Really squeeze the glutes like you've got a quarter between your cheeks and you don't want to drop it. I want you to get that intense squeeze at the top. If you really tighten those glutes, it's going to stop you in the range of motion that you need to go. So really think about driving the glutes down and squeezing the glutes at the top. Maybe a little pelvic tilt at the top to get a deeper squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. You made it. That is it for your peak cardio. And now we're going into the cool down. So you earned this. Let's towel off a little bit. Make sure that you've gotten a drink and we're gonna cool it down. So let's take it into a down dog position. Starting from standing, you're just gonna walk it out into that down dog position and push back into the down dog. Coming forward nice and slow into a runner's lunge. All of these movements are nice and slow. You're just releasing. You worked really hard. We want to release those muscles now. Take it back into that down dog. Really pressing the hips towards the ceiling. Extending those legs. Pressing the head through the shoulders. Coming back to the other side into a runner's lunge. Think about being long from the top of your head to the base of your heel. And that hip separation. This knee is driving forward. That heel is driving back. Pushing back into that down dog. Hold on to it just for a second. And come down onto the knees for a child's pose. We're gonna push back, really thinking about stretching long here, long through the spine. The head and tailbone are stretching in opposite directions. Walking the hands over to the right side, still pulling away, getting a strong stretch through the whole side of that left side of the body. All the way from the shoulders, lats, intercostals, obliques, everything getting a nice lengthening here. Walk it back to the center. Give it one more long stretch from head to tailbone. Walk it over to the left this time, feeling the stretch through the whole right side of the body. Again, starting up in that shoulder, through the lat, in the rib cage, the intercostals, obliques, holding, pulling long. Your idea is length here, not crunching up, but length. Bringing it back to center, we're gonna find our way to our side. Propping up onto the side, let's lengthen that quadricep. We work those legs pretty hard. I want you to think about keeping the knee in alignment with the hip. Squeeze the glute forward a little bit. As you pull your heel towards your glute, you're pulling your glute away from your heel. So really getting a long stretch, lengthening stretch through the quadricep and the hip flexors. And release that stretch, flipping it over to the other side. Stretching out the quadricep on the other side. Again, thinking about alignment here. You don't want that knee way in front of the body. You want to keep the knee straight down from the hip. Squeeze the glute. Again, pulling the glute away from the heel as you pull the heel towards the glute. Very nice. Really enjoy this part. Try to breathe deeply, breathe completely, three-dimensionally. We're going to come to our back, cross one leg over the bent leg. Lift that leg up and bring it into a figure 4. Keep your hips planted firmly on the ground. Oftentimes we lift those hips off, but the whole point of this stretch is to get the angle at the hip. If you're not leaving the hips on the ground and you're rounding, you're getting more of a stretch in your low back. So let's keep those hips on the ground to keep that angle in the hip. Whole body is relaxed, just stretching out the hip here. Release that stretch, switch legs. Other leg comes across. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Again, hips are planted firmly on the ground, shoulders are on the ground, and pulling that leg to a gentle stretch. No pain here, just a gentle stretch. Continue to breathe. Try not to hold your breath. If you are shaking or having to hold your breath, the stretch is too intense. Go ahead and release that stretch. Shake it out a little bit. Extend the left leg down. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. You're gonna grab the outside of that right leg, cross it over the body, and trying to keep both shoulders in contact with the floor, looking over your right shoulder. You're getting that rotation through the spine and stretch through the hip. And breathe. This is one that everybody wants to hold their breath on. Try to keep that breathing pattern going. If it's too intense, ease off just a little bit. Engage those abdominals, bring the knee back to center. Extend the right leg, hug the left knee into your chest, cross it over the body, and keep that left shoulder in contact with the floor, and look over your left shoulder. Again, breathe. You just did a lot of work in a very short period of time. You did your body a great service today. You already have a victorious day because you got up and got moving. Bring that knee back into the chest. Use your leg to bring you to a seated position. Help yourself up to a standing position. Final stretch as we're going to do is just extend through the spine. I want you to reach to the ceiling, that corner of the ceiling. Lengthen, get space between your ribs. Exhale, thumbs to the back of the room and down. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Have a fantastic day.